There it is. YouTube for the gold tub.
YouTube.
Here.
Okay, there's YouTube. And there's us.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another Sunday show here on Prospector. I'm your host, Tim Grimes. Joining me tonight, Mr. Scott Swiftwater. Tony's here. And we're going to put that link out there so you members can start popping in here and hanging out with us tonight. So give me 1 second and I'll post it on GPS. Let me see, Scott. Let me get this on the Gold Prospector Space website so we can get some members in. Oh, I better watch. It's going to start playing the show on me.
Right. Did you hear the sound come back out at you?
All of a sudden, that's what will happen. Okay, it is posted on GPS now. Okay, how the heck do I get it? Do you post it on YouTube or does somebody else post it on YouTube?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Who usually posts it on YouTube? Jaron? Jaron, do you usually post that on YouTube? I feel like I'm missing something here tonight.
I mean, I think you could just cut and paste the
yeah.
You know, like how I get in. You could cut and paste that and put it in the comments, I guess.
I think so. I think Jaron will share it for us. He'll put it in there.
I mean, you could actually put it in the link below, but
yeah,
that's not going to help anything later on. You know, nobody will get to it.
So come on in if you're listening or watching and you want to join me and Scott tonight. Come on in. The Zoom room is open.
The Zoom room.
Zoom room.
Hey, by the way, did we get any new pictures? I haven't been able to check.
I have not seen no new ones. And the end of the month is closing in fast.
I'm telling you.
Oh, why Gold's saying, don't nobody post nothing. And I don't blame him. Randy.
There's Randy. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, if you're going to be the only one get in on the action, that's going to be all right.
Exactly. Randy, can you hear us?
Yeah, I got you. You got me?
We hear you loud and clear.
All the way from Canada.
Do it, Scott.
Oh, Canada.
There's a Ray. All the way from Alaska.
Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Look at that guy.
Hey, Fuzzy.
But look at that beard, how perfectly.
Yeah, I got you. You got me?
Oh, Ray, you got speakers on?
He's manicuring it. You know he does. He's probably got YouTube going, Tim.
Turn that crap down.
Yep, it was me.
Yeah, we know.
It was me.
Hey,
I'm a real pro at screwing shit up.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that Martin? Martin? I don't know if he can hear us. But I don't know if he can hear. Uh-oh, we're getting.
Hey.
Martin, what's happening? Oh, now Martin's all the way up in Australia.
He's going. He's on the wrong side of the road.
It's all good here. So it's 9:30 in the morning, Monday.
It's 9:30 in the morning.
Monday.
So you're actually in the future.
I am the man from the future.
I'm back to the future.
Nice. Can you give me some financial advice today?
Keep working.
Who won the horse race?
What are you doing? You headed home from work, Martin?
Say that again. Sorry.
Are you headed home from work? Or are you going to work?
Oh, I'm going to work.
Going to work.
So I start at 10 o'clock.
Okay. 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 10 till 6 and 10 in the morning, 6 at night.
Okay. All right. Cool.
What do you do?
I do cleaning and maintenance for a large office. So you're a maintenance man, aren't you, Tim?
Yep. Sure am.
Yeah. Same thing, just down under.
Yeah, I'd rather be there where you're at doing it. You know?
At the moment, we're going good. I don't watch the news a lot, but from what I see around the globe, it's this corona shit. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. We're quite lucky. Australia's an island,
Right.
so we can just shut our borders, and there's no flights coming in or out unless it's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of quarantining, but we've had a tough time. Like, we've been very strict with the government, like masks on all the time,
Right.
no visitors, no visiting hospitals or nursing homes, none of that.
Right.
Until there was no cases here, and now it's almost back to normal.
Nice.
Oh,
But the borders are shut.
Right. Well, if they leave them closed until it's okay, are you guys doing the?
I couldn't quite get that. I'm in a bit of a bad mobile zone here.
That's all right, man. I just said, are you guys doing the vaccination there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm eligible to get a vaccination. I haven't got it yet, but
Are you going?
had it done a couple. Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not that fussed. There's a lot of people against it, and they're government conspiracy, and
Yeah.
I couldn't care less whether they microchip me.
So it's the same there as it is here. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right. That's what it sounds like.
Same. But now I'm just driving to work. Got the notification on the phone saying you're alive, and I was on the YouTube chat that come up with this link. So I thought, hey, I'll press that button and see what it does.
Well, we appreciate you dropping in.
I couldn't quite hear that.
I said we appreciate.
Yeah, no worries.
Awesome, bro.
I'll concentrate on me driving and let you chat for a bit.
All right, Martin. Thanks.
No worries.
All right. So I see Darren dropped in.
What's up, guys?
Darren.
Wow, world's greatest moderator showed up.
Huh? Ray, I see your pan. Where'd you go?
I figured I'd just pan some gold instead of looking at me.
Are you gonna pan some gold during this?
Yeah, why not? You give me something to do. I pan some. I'll see two pretty things at the same time: the Creator and gold.
Okay, I appreciated that. Now, Ray, how did your Friday live show go?
It was great, except we had none of the hosts from GPS. You was out playing with a fire, and Swiftwater was playing with himself, and the Biffles are playing with the and then the Rich Cooley playing with the swinger.
Well, wait a minute. Now, I hung out with you guys last Friday. Friday, I had to hang out with her. See.
I understand your priorities. I do understand them.
I mean, you guys got to split me up and share me. I can't be everywhere at once. I thought
I had company, but I didn't get the text until probably about an hour and a half after you guys were already on.
Well, I didn't text you.
Well,
No, somebody else did.
Well, Scott, you could have caught the end because the show is an hour and a half, and you pause it and everything, so it takes like 2.5 hours.
Right.
Right.
So send him the thing earlier.
Getting an echo from somebody.
Yep. Probably grumpy again.
No, I think it's coming from the Australian.
It's come from Martin's phone.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know. Can you run Zoom and YouTube at the same time?
or maybe do you got the YouTube on, Mark?
I had YouTube on. I just clicked. I was watching through YouTube, and then in the comments it said join the Zoom
Right.
thing, so I just
Right.
followed the link. And
Now,
but as far as I know, my YouTube's off now.
okay, because yeah, we're getting feedback. Hear it?
I'll turn the radio down.
Oh yeah,
But then I can't hear you.
all right, then you can't hear us.
I'll turn it down a bit. All right, then you can't hear us.
But wait, if you you should be able to hear us.
What's the theme of today? What are you chatting about? Or it's just a free for all?
It's gonna be a free for all, I think, tonight.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what it's the Sunday night.
I'll listen to the rest of it when I'm driving home.
All right, buddy.
It's listener
Been out
appreciation.
golding at all?
I didn't hear that last.
Has anybody been out looking for gold at all, or is it winter in America, or is it summer? What's the weather?
Oh, it's finally starting to warm up.
Ah, nice. You be itching to get out.
Yes.
And where I'm at, it's getting too hot. We already pulled out.
Yeah. If I could figure out where we're getting the feedback.
I think he's got YouTube and the Zoom going at the same time.
Sorry.
That's okay. Do you, Martin? I know it's
Look,
hard to do while you're driving.
YouTube's off.
YouTube is off now.
YouTube's off. Anyway, I'm nearly at work, so I'm going to disconnect somehow. Or if you can boot me out.
All right, Martin. Thanks.
I'll chat another. I'll chat another time.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
See you, Martin.
See you guys.
Good.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
See you, Martin.
Cheers.
Good.
All right. I think it was Martin, but heck, he was all the way in Australia.
I know, right?
Well, he was. What I gathered is he was playing it through his speakers on his car, so
I think that's what it was.
the mic was picking that up.
Oh, it probably was, but yeah, that's still pretty cool. All the way from down under Mike.
I know. 10 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, Monday morning.
Yeah.
You said the future. Ray, that looks pretty.
Yeah. Gold prospector space got to have some gold on it.
Yeah, keep panning. But
yeah, keep panning. Get back to panning, Ray.
Now, where'd you get that dirt from, Ray?
I pan for gold.
I was gonna say because I know that didn't come from the beach.
No, it didn't come off the beach.
That's your how many? What is that? A 1 pounder or 2 pounder, Ray?
4 pounds.
4 pounder.
4 pound.
Nice. So remember, anybody that wants to join us, the link is there.
Bob better show up.
Bob's supposed to show up. He's supposed to show us something tonight.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh boy.
Secret, man. Big secret.
Oh, it's
Yeah, he said he wasn't going to start drinking until the show started, so he's supposed to be here.
Yeah.
I'll wait until the show starts and I'll start drinking. So how's things up in Canada, Randy?
Oh, they're getting warm up here. We're getting into the 60s and that and 70s up here now. So the days are getting warm, a little cool at night, but warming up early in the morning anyways. Not quite like Arizona, but you know.
No, but we'll take it. It's kind of like here right now, Randy. It's warming up finally.
Yeah. Yeah, makes it nice to go out and push all the cow shit around.
No, I don't have to deal with that. So
where's our fat little buddy Dennis Dayton? Is he working?
Probably.
Yeah.
As far as I know, you know as much as I know, Ray. No. Now, who's going to do gold prices?
Hang on, I'll look them up. I can get those.
As Charles just asked.
Well, Charles, let's fill your ear, shall we? Let's see. How do we?
If you can, Scott.
Hang on. Coming on.
Yeah, gold's been about to break out of a long time downward trend. It's right at the top of that. We could see 2K if it breaks out of that.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Okay, current gold prices. We got gold as of right now, and I hope this is right because it is the first thing on the page. But anyway, it says gold is at 1850. We got silver at 2749.
Okay.
We got platinum at 1247.
Uh-huh.
Palladium is 2,926, almost at that $3,000 mark.
That palladium or palladium?
Palladium, Hakuna Matata, whatever.
Hakuna Matata.
And
Nitrogen.
I don't have anything. Yeah, nitrogen. I don't have anything for rhodium.
Nitrogen.
I don't have nothing for rhodium.
Oh, rhodium?
No.
I'll have to see if I get it.
So, Scott, you figured out how to put nitrogen on a scale yet?
No.
Nope.
I guess if you put it in a balloon, but then you got to be smart enough to take the balloon weight back off.
What is a balloon weight?
I don't know. If I was to guess, I'd say a half gram to a gram.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Depending on what size balloon.
Do you want me to do birthdays?
Yeah, you're going to have to because I ain't quick enough for that crap.
Hang on a second because I got to pause this. It's going to start playing. I know it.
Yeah, we got a cyclone going through here right now.
Nope, there's paused, I think. Okay, let me find these birthdays. Are you guys all there?
Yeah, we're still there.
Oh, there's a lot of birthdays today. Holy
goodness.
moly. All right.
That many, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it. All right. Are you ready for birthdays? Here we go.
That beautiful bean footage.
No Dennis to sing, so all right. Starting off with, we got Alicia Ann Frodenberg. Then we Brett Martz, Chad Hever Smith, Chuck, Craig Jensen, Gold Prospector, Mailman, Michael Lowe, Mike Smith, R.W. Chadwick, Scott Gentry, Stephen Lewin, and Vince Rush. And then birthdays tomorrow, we got Doreen Reed, Ed Brucow, Jay Gresham, Jeff Harris, Jeff Werner, and Kimberly K. Hall. I had issues.
So you must have had yours updated, but mine also shows Lou Capizano.
Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, Lynn Capizano. She's no longer with us.
Yep, she passed away. I actually put I had some of her ashes right here in Juneau and went panning them out there at the glacier.
Yep, buddy. That's right. I missed
that. I guess you just make it easy. The two first females, the very first one and the very last one, right. Two females. Do that.
Alicia Ann Frodenberg. She's a female. She's from Pensacola, Florida. She likes metal detecting and high banking. She doesn't belong to any clubs, and she found us via Google. And
I bet she gets a lot of metal detecting in Florida.
How long has she been here? Since? Drum roll, please. Looking like February 27th, 2011.
Hey, that's an oldie.
Okay. So let me see. Who was the other one, Scott?
The very last one on day 2.
Last one, day 2. Last one, day 2. Kimberly K. Hall. All right. All right. Kimberly K. Hall is a female also. She's from Sawyer, Oklahoma.
Homie.
What type of prospecting do you do? None yet, but can't wait to get out there. Do you belong to any clubs? None yet. How did you find the site? Guesses?
Cecil.
No, this time it wasn't Cecil. Bobby Moeller.
All right.
Invited her to the site. And so let's see how long she's been a member. Kimberly has been a member since, drum roll, would be February 3rd. 2010.
Oh.
Yeah, both of them are from in February.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Let me get the screen back where I can see it. All right, very cool. I see old Rob joined us. Rob, you there?
Yeah. Yes, I'm here.
What's up, Rob?
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I just feel like giving Scott some hell.
Yeah, you.
Imagine that.
All right. Really? You want to get
You see the latest
what?
on that one site?
Wait, what?
The donkey pictures?
Go to the main page down, scroll down to where you have your donkey race pics.
Uh-huh. Oh, dang nabbit, you did post another one.
So there is a new one, huh?
Hold on. Let me go.
Look at him smiling. We're looking at this.
I haven't even seen that one yet.
Donkey race pics. Okay, I'm going. I'm there. Yeah. All right. Do you see it, Scott, yet?
Hang on a second.
You may as well bring it up on your pin it on your share screen, Tim.
Okay, let me see. Wait a minute. Okay, I got to do it on this computer. Hold on. Give me a second. That's funny.
Oh, I'm not signed in on this thing.
Give me a second, you guys. Keep talking.
No, Swiftwater, if you'd actually hang out with GPS more, you'd actually know how to use the site.
No, it's I started using Brave rather than the other web page that I use, and all my other stuff's on the other web page. So I got to transfer all the information back over to Brave.
Yeah, maybe I could just share my screen now, right?
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. How do I do that?
Right down at the bottom, green cross says share screen.
Okay, I'm gonna click that, and then I got to go back to. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, let's see. There it is.
That's a pretty good one right there.
It is ass going.
That's a pretty good one right there.
Just saying, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty good one right there.
I think you should just go ahead and send him the prize, Scott. He's posted 3 of them.
That was almost Goo NASCAR.
Goo NASCAR.
Borderline. Goo. Good stuff.
Yeah, my guy almost won today. He took second. I was disappointed, but
yeah,
that's from NASCAR, buddy.
NASCAR.
Ain't no guarantees till you cross that line.
That's right. If you ain't first, you're last.
Ragged.
Let's say. So
It stunk though.
Ray, you're not panning gold.
Well, I got two spoonfuls out of it, but nothing major came out of those 2 spoonfuls.
It's all in this spoonful right here. It's just the money maker.
Maybe.
Yeah, you got to remember though, it's in a plastic container that's been banged up, beat, vibrated. It's driving around in a truck. It's all at the bottom, man.
All at the bottom.
No. There's gold in every scoop.
Gold in every scoop.
In every scoop. What happened to that last scoop? Ray didn't find.
They say there's dirt in every scoop.
Oh yeah, okay, that's true.
That way you know you can't be wrong. It's there. I can see it from here. It just washed it up.
Actually, there is a bigger chunk in this one.
Okay. I seen it.
Yeah, I quit doing
Is this the jar you keep putting the gold back into?
No, actually, I haven't been doing that on this one. I might do that by the next time around, but
there it is. I see it. See, that's the money shot right there. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. Look at there, Scott. Gold.
Well, I got gold. I can do the same thing with. Trust me, I got stuff around here that ain't been cleaned out either.
I'll get you a pan, Scott. Pants them out.
I ain't got no setup or anything like going on.
Ray, what is that next to your tub in the box? It looks like crackers.
Dog treats, but he eats them too.
Right.
Vitabones, man. They're yummy. You only
Keeps
get
us-
the small white ones though, man. The colored ones taste like crap, and they make your poop turn funny colors.
Like green, red. Oh, good God.
Not that I would have looked after I took a big dump, but I did.
After eating Vita treats or Vita bone, Vita treats.
sitting
Jeez.
there. He said, "Well, the dogs thought they looked good."
Yep.
Hey, yeah, if it's good enough for the dog to eat.
And my grandson likes them too.
Hey, brings joy to lots of people.
Oh, wouldn't that suck being a kid and just woken up one day and find out you've been eating dog treats for 4 years? Papa never told you.
I used to hate corned beef hash because I thought it was dog food, but now I love it.
Ain't that the best stuff ever, Jaron?
Oh, I eat it all the time.
Oh yeah, it does. Look,
It looks like dog food, but it's amazing. Especially if you have some Spam, eggs,
oh my God!
No spam, some eggs, yeah, bacon.
ham, eggs, corned beef hash, and some toast, and you're living a dream.
All right. Bob better show up. He's almost got an hour into it now.
He best. He said he's got something to show us.
Yeah.
He said in about a half an hour, and that was about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to see what's this big surprise he's got to show us. What's he been working on?
He's been putting a lot of hours in it too.
Has he?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's like, what is this? What is he working on that he wants to unveil here?
Well, I'm just hoping it doesn't have anything to do with Scott Swiftwater Tony.
What? Oh, Scott. Now, why would anybody pick on you?
Well, I get that eerie feeling when somebody says somebody's going to surprise us on Gold Prospectors.
Yeah. You just kind of go,
Yeah.
What?
We chipped in and bought you a toupee.
Right? So every time I take off my cowboy hat, the toupee stays inside.
There's Dwight.
What's up, Dwight?
He's connecting.
Connecting to audio. He's connected.
There's somebody calling. Let me add this. Wait a
Hey,
minute.
Dwight.
It's Rich Cooley calling. Rich,
Hello.
we're here. Can you hear us?
Yeah. How the heck is everyone this evening?
Doing good.
Doing good.
What's up, Rich?
Hey, Jaren's on there, and Ray, and Randy, and
And Why Gold, I'm hearing Boop Boop. And
Oh, hey, Rich.
Dwight just joined us.
Dwight just joined us.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 of us right now. And you make
Have you won anything, Rich?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I've seen those couple things you posted on the site. Those were cool.
Yeah, those were the 2 Civil War relics that I won. I won a coffee round, and a Morgan half dollar, Walking Liberty, a bunch of small stuff. Pair of gloves, two packs, like carrying cases, for your metal detecting that you put your stuff in.
Right? Oh.
Yeah, the little satchels or bags or whatever.
Yeah, what you was talking about you needed.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was going to buy one, but the first night I was here, I ended up winning one. And then I ended up winning another one.
Nice. So now you got more than you need.
Yeah, pretty much. But
Raybacker sharpening an axe blade or what?
Hey, that's what I was about to say. Who's sharpening a knife?
Good Lord.
Sorry, I'll.
This Randy.
very quiet right here. There's only 2 people, or there's a camper or a little camper over here, and me. That's it. Everybody else done left.
Everybody else done left. So you're leaving in the morning, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna head home in the morning.
Nice.
The one they used to be trying to get out of here today and drive home. So I figured the heck with it. I'll just wait till
one more day. Did you have a good time?
Oh yeah, I was out detecting here this evening. Everybody left probably around 3, 4 o'clock. So I went out and found some more coins. So.
Nice.
Right on, Rich.
I mean,
Right on.
it's just like they didn't find them all.
Pato Masters and Sue was here, and they said they might be back later tonight.
Oh, okay. But that's cool though. Yeah, at least you had a good time. Got to get it out of your system for a bit. Did you meet some?
Yeah, I learned a lot. I'll tell you what, I met a lot of good people. So.
Good. You know, do you tell them to tune in and listen to you every week on the show?
Yeah, I was gonna get a metal detector, a simplex, but I don't do this enough for me to do that.
Right.
You know.
Right. No, I understand
completely. But if I would have won a gift card or some money towards it, then I probably would have got one.
Sure. Fine. But other than that, no reason to, Right. I'm with you, Rich. We don't metal detect enough.
Yeah. I mean, I did pretty good on some of the coin hunts. They had some bottle cap hunt, and I did pretty good. I found 8 bottle caps, and they had numbers on them. Well, then the prizes had numbers on too. So
right.
They had different prizes that they gave out.
Oh, okay.
And then the same with the tokens. Like today, I found 2 tokens, so I ended up getting prizes for that.
Okay. Well, that's a good idea. Just hide tokens. That works out. And then you just, like you said, number them. I like that. That's a good idea.
Yeah, they had a lot of prizes that people donated and fun, that they also got.
Right.
Which was probably like 200 prizes on the one.
Wow.
And it was like I think the highest number was like 180. Mm-hmm. So they had 180 prizes, and then they had some end of the day prize, which they had 10 of them, and one of them was, or 1 or 2 of them was metal detectors.
Uh-huh.
And then they had 10 pointers, and then earless or the what is it? The headphones.
The wireless ones.
Yeah, wireless headphones, a couple of them, and a bunch of stuff they gave away. I'll tell you.
Nice. Oh man, we're glad you went. Glad you had a good time.
Yeah, and won.
And won some stuff. That's always cool.
Yeah. You've been hanging around Thomas or what?
Right.
I don't know. I get lucky every once in a while, but you gotta spend money to make money, though.
Yeah, but if you get you and Thomas together, everybody else might as well just go home.
It'd be a game changer, that's for certain.
There ain't nobody else winning nothing.
Right.
Thomas and Rich.
Did all right. I found a lot of silver too, so and then I won a lot of silver, so that paid for it right there. I mean,
awesome. I'm glad you had a good time. Glad it turned out good. So this week on the show, you can tell us a lot about it.
Yeah, maybe I'll take some more pictures when I get it all open.
Heck yeah, why not? And
get it all laid out. I won some. Oh man, it's crazy. Some kind of it's a handheld pink fan.
Right.
It's like a battery operated fan, but it's pink.
There you go.
And then I won this thing that I guess that how there's little round things that you open up and they like pop out. Well, this thing is like for on the beach that you can lay in. It's like a sun shield thing.
Oh, I think
I'll never use that.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you unzip the bag and you open it out, it will like pop out and fly out and like turn into a hooch, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But this turns into like a octagon thing that you can slide back in it and sleep under it or get out of the sun with it, you know what I mean?
So it's a tent without a floor.
Right.
Yeah.
Or a half tent.
Yeah, like a half tent. Yeah.
Right. Slide your upper half in it.
Yep.
There you go. Or it could be a tent for your dog.
So Dwight, what are you building over there? I see you're outside by your dredge. What is this, a new dredge? Are you taking it out, or what are you doing with that dredge, Dwight?
Actually getting ready to load up and head out, leaving out this morning. but I do want to pick the brains of everybody here. Not Ken, because he's blowbag. We all know that. I'm having
Not Scott.
I'm having a problem. Around.
I don't want to hold up your phone line, so let me go.
All right, Rich. Later, brother. Thanks, man.
Later, Rich.
Hey, Rich.
Wednesday night.
Okay, buddy. Bye, Rich.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay.
And I got a little fresh porn for Ray. Beautiful math in there. But anyway, look. Brand new hose.
Huh?
There's no leaks in this pump. I've taken it apart. I've checked the impeller. We're not sucked. We have no leaks when the pump is actually primed and run. I'm not really sucking air anywhere. You'll have to forget this. I just installed this diverter valve today. I'm getting primed. It'll get level with the bottom of the pump, and that's the end of it. Now I've taken apart the foot valve. Check the rubber flap inside of there, make sure that's all seating correctly. But cannot prime up into this pump. Doesn't matter how hard I work. Generally, what I'm having to do, I crack this little useless piece of brass that they have on the side of the pump. I take my buddy's dredge and take his blaster nozzle, start filling it full of water, and it primes right up.
Right.
Anybody got any ideas?
And you say your foot valve is new, right?
Brand new foot valve, brand new intake hose.
I'll tell you what you do. First off, when you getting ready to start, you take a bucket and you fill that pump as fill as you can before you stick the hose on. Make sure the hose is filled with water when you go up. Now, if that hose loses water, that means the foot valve, the flapper, there's something wrong, or it's just a shave too small. I've had the same thing 1,000 times, but we always put it in the motor, put the hose to it as quick as you can, tighten the thing down. And 9 times out of 10, believe it or not, unless you're in fast moving water, I don't even put a ring around my foot valve.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even tighten it up, because if you got to take it off, it just gets annoying.
Yeah.
But it's usually, like I said, if you put that hose into that with the pump, and when you start the pump, that water inside the pump should siphon that rest of the way out. But if you see that water just really going down really slow, it's in the foot valve.
Right.
Yeah.
You should be able to take that hose off, fill that hose up with water, and it should hold the water, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It leaks.
It does only up until about halfway of the bottom of the pump, and that's as far as it goes. And this just all of a sudden started. It was actually before that I bought the new foot valve with the new hose.
Do you prime your pump?
Yes.
And you put water in the pump.
How I prime the pump is I suck some water up in the hose. I pick my foot valve up out of the water, hold the hose up at 90 degrees up in the air, let that pump get filled with water, then pull it a few times, get it primed, and that has just always worked, and it's worked within, literally 30 seconds.
Well, like I said, I put water from a bucket in the pump first, connect the hose, and then start it up, and it'll go boom like that.
And that's, normally that's the way I prime all the other pumps, except, the Keen dredge. I wish, Zwifty, on a normal pump, you've got the little cap on top. You can take it all, fill it up full of water, and it's done.
Yeah.
All right. Wish that this had this. Make the world a lot easier.
They have a little hand pump that you use on outboard motors.
There is one more thing that could be happening. If you don't got your hose on your output shaft, so what's happening is your pump is actually only getting filled 3/4 of the way full. You've got that bubble at the top of the pump. If you got the hose on there and you're sit there and actuate that foot valve until you see the water start going out in your hose and fills your hose up on the outside of it, then there's no air bubble in that pump. And it should fire up and suction right away.
But what's weird, this used to prime right up. I had just zero problems. And then just all of a sudden this happened.
Now how much wear and tear you got on the pump?
This dredge might be 2 years old.
When's the last time you changed the impeller?
when you take it apart, I mean, tolerances are all there. I've compared it. My buddy that I dredge with, we've taken ours apart side by side. His looks worn completely out compared to mine. So,
Right.
I mean, the tolerances are there. O-ring's good back. I've checked the seal. Nothing's clogged in the impeller. I mean, this is just kind of odd.
The only thing I could think of is somehow or another you keep getting an air bubble in that pump.
Yeah. You know, if I remove, you know, like what Scott was saying, if I remove the outlet pipe and prime the pump up, I mean, it'll instantly pick up. But if I'm trying to do it with that hose on, it refuses to do it.
Well, that brass thing that you were taught that you pulled out, if you had plumber's tape wrap, you know, what is that white tape that you wrap around the threads?
Yeah.
It would probably give you an extra seal so you're not getting that air in.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's getting air from somewhere.
Well, I'm kind of wondering if I'm not getting an air gap. I'm getting too much pressure of air that, you know, when you assemble the dredge, I've got a back pressure of air in the system that I can't get rid of to get it to prime.
You need one of them hand prime pump things.
Yeah.
You know, that's what.
But I mean, the whole thing is Bob's fault. You know, this is the reason I called in. Bob should have called in with his recirculating sluice or whatever he's doing.
Whatever it is.
So, Bob, I'm killing time for you, buddy. You need to hurry up.
And you know what? Sometimes if you really want to, if you want to prime it up that way, you could do what we call water eating with the valve, foot valve itself. You know, go down really fast and pick up, down really fast.
Yeah.
You know, that works too. But yeah, like I said, I never have a ring because it's always set beside the creek or it's set on the dredge. So I always just took the hose and just jammed it up on there and started it up. I never tightened it down. Never had even a ring on it because it's usually tight.
Yeah.
But you try it.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I know my little dredge used to be finicky like that if I didn't tighten the clamp up.
Yeah. What's up, Bob?
What's going on?
Uh-oh, there he
is. Here's the star of the show. Get your camera fixed, and we don't want that tape screen.
Just a minute. You calm down. You've already seen it.
Yeah, but I ain't letting the cat out of the bag.
I want to see this, whatever it is we're supposed to be seeing.
All right. Well, I had some scrap pieces of acrylic at work.
Uh-huh.
And I brought them home. They're 5.5 inches wide and 5 feet long. So I decided I was going to try to build something out of it.
Okay.
Which was stupid. Don't ever try to cut acrylic with a jigsaw or a skill saw. It doesn't work very well. Especially when it's 1/2 inch thick.
Right.
But I did it and got it done.
Helps really good.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. Right. But I don't have the pump for it. The pump will be here this week, so I don't have it running. But I can show you what I got going on.
We want to see.
I'm trying to get all these damn pages figured out here.
What has Bob created? From the mind of Bob.
Take the red pill. You don't want to take the blue pill and go down this rabbit hole.
Let's see. Oh, wait.
That's what it looks like.
Okay, that's pretty cool. And
it's different.
So explain.
I was going to leave it clear, but it's going to get scratched up anyway. So I scuffed it up, frosted it with sandpaper.
That's cool.
Wrapped it in aluminum.
So
and then we got talking about how I can't see gold inside under these damn lights.
Right.
And so the stupid idea popped into my head that I'll put lights on it.
Nice.
Disco lights.
LEDs. Oh, looky there. I want one. That is cool.
And it's actually pretty cool. Ray even got me some mats. Ken's gonna have a stroke.
Look at that.
But you can see the mats really good in the dark.
I wonder how good you'll
see.
And it rolls down through there. That is cool, Bob. That is probably the coolest one I've ever seen.
Oh, it gets better. Go ahead, Bob. Keep going. It ain't done. He ain't done yet.
That's the main reason why I did it, was for the white lights. But if I bought white lights, I could get them for the same price as the fancy ones.
Does it got a radio on it?
It doesn't have a radio, but it does have the voice thing, so it'll like bounce like an equalizer with your voice. But
it just keeps getting better.
You can change all the colors you want.
See, so I wonder, see, like that blue light, I bet you the gold will just pop under that probably.
I don't know. We'll find out.
That's going to be cool. Look at
Yeah, it looks like
Disco party at Bob's.
that is the coolest thing ever.
You have a cycle button on there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it just scrolls through. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, we'll get the Mission Impossible thing.
Look at that. That is just awesome.
Looks like a Vegas light show.
Pretty much.
I would love
I'm gonna go out and see Swifty and find some of them peyotes and stare at this thing all night long.
Right.
And who else has a lit up slick plate? I don't know. I just wanted to be different, so
that's different. That's
where I'm at right now. I guarantee you ain't seen one. So
I guarantee you're right. That would be at all the gold shows. You better patent that, boy.
I wouldn't want to make them. You don't want to know how many hours I get into it.
Oh, I can imagine. But
and the acrylic is like freaking $800 a sheet.
Yes, it's very.
So
you was able to make it out of scraps, thank God.
Yep. So I got nothing in the acrylic. I bought the aluminum, the lights, and the glue, and a couple jigsaw blades. And
that is cool, though.
Yeah,
that is really cool.
I don't have the bottom. My slick plate stops right here.
Uh-huh.
And I was gonna originally, like, here, I'll show you down here. These aren't glued together yet either. I was gonna put, I don't know if you can see the end of the sluice.
Yeah.
All right, I was gonna put the sluice up here and run mats on one side and then groove the other side like a drop riffle, and make the header detachable so I could just flip the box over and run either sluice.
Okay.
But then when I got the LED thought in my head, I had to have the header fixed, so that didn't work out. But
you got gold hog mats in it.
You know what? I officially have seen a gold miner that has too much time on it.
Yeah.
It's official.
Finally.
It's just a cool. That got the cool factor for sure.
I can't wait to see all those Bob Garnets in that sucker.
It lights that mat up pretty good, so I'm betting the gold's going to look pretty decent on the white.
I think so, and even if it don't catch one single piece of gold, it looks really cool.
That's just it. So if you want to do a pimp my dredge fucking contest, dude,
you know what's
I'm in.
Ain't gonna do it now. We got it.
What's really funny is, like, if he goes to an outing or anything with that, hey, at nighttime, you know where the party's going to be. It's by the
right.
dredge.
I would love to see it on the side of a creek at night. That would be the cool.
But it's heavy too. I mean, 1/2-inch acrylic's heavy stuff, so
yeah,
it's not something you're going to tote around everywhere. This is something to play with in my backyard and take to the campground.
Bring it out, put it in the creek, don't tell anybody, and turn it on at night and wait to see how long it takes them to notice it.
Right.
And it's waterproof. You can put it underwater.
Well,
underwater submarine dredge.
Pretty sure the wardens would catch me from the air with that one at night.
Or attract fish.
Yeah, but you know what?
I'm not doing anything.
You know what? Would they actually believe what they were seeing?
Like, sir, you have too much time on your.
Someone be reporting UFOs.
That's what I was thinking.
It is cool, though. That's definitely cool. That's a one-of-a-kind item right there. That's cool. Way to go.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
You did it.
It may not work at all. It may just be absolutely horrible, but
oh well.
For very, very little money and just time.
And for the novelty.
Yeah, it's a knick-knack. Who cares?
Right.
It makes me want to turn my metal detector into a lamp.
Right?
It's already a coat rack. You might as well throw a light bulb on it.
See, but that gives you ideas. It gets you thinking, don't it? Put LEDs on some of your metal detectors, and you could see the ground you're metal detecting at night. See, Rob?
I don't know. The metal in the LEDs would probably raise hell with your signals.
Your beeper would be going absolutely nuts. Beep, 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 beep.
Right. There's dimes everywhere.
That must be the reason why there ain't nothing like that. That makes sense, guys. Thank you. That is cool, Bob.
Yeah, different. I can't wait to see water going through it. When you sand the acrylic, it turns that frosty white.
Right.
But if you get it wet, it'll go clear again.
Right.
So I'm hoping when the water runs down the inside, where it touches the sides, goes clear, and then I'm hoping the water kind of acts like fiber optics and pulls even more light in.
That's gonna be cool.
So
it looks like the wheels are spinning into Whitehead over there. It looks really good on my
I'm going to put it on a shelf out on my porch. That way I don't have to turn the outside light on when I go out for a smoke at night. I'll just light the frickin' sluice up.
Hey, you could use it for a well.
A lot of stuff. That's cool, though.
Well, you can't use the same water over and over and over, Bob, because it gets to stinking after a while.
Yeah. I smelled the dirt that I dumped out there yesterday. That was pretty gross. And I think Vicky found a beard hair. We're gonna call it a beard hair.
Yeah. Pan and bucket water after a few weeks gets a little stink.
I didn't know if that was just pan and bucket stuff, or if that was low tide from Cape D. But it smelled like a little bit of both.
One good thing about out here, you ain't got to worry about water
because you ain't got none.
No, it'll evaporate in 3 days.
Yeah.
You'll have it today, but not in 3 days.
No.
Right.
You got to. Did you guys see Brian's video for yesterday, day before?
Not yet.
Dredging in Arizona.
Yeah.
I didn't know when that was.
2 years ago.
Oh, was that a while back?
Yeah, I asked him if he's been back, and he said he hadn't been back yet.
That's when he was in Stanton, I think.
Now you guys see that big monster sluice box Scott has in the back of his truck there, don't you? That's Scott's new dredge.
That's the monster. That's Dredgezilla.
Kind of like Zeke's sailboat. That's
You're just gonna strap pontoons to the side of the truck and just leave it all as one unit.
No, I actually think that this is a bottom off of a 10-inch dredge because it has holes up the top of it that was made for a flare.
Okay.
So I think it's a 10-inch dredge. It's a 10-inch dredge bottom, but it's got triple riffle systems in it that lift up, and they're freaking 4.5 feet long.
Where'd you get that?
Huh?
Where'd you get that?
I had a friend of mine that I have a beer with every now and then, and he was talking about he's got this washboard, or he was calling it something. I can't remember what he's calling. I'm like, what are you talking? He goes, what you go to find gold with? I said, riffle system? He goes, yeah, I got one. I said, he goes, but it's a big sucker. I said, well, how big you talking? He goes, oh, I don't know, 6-7 feet. I'm like, okay. And he kept getting after me, like, just come by and get the thing. Come by and get it. And when I showed up, this was sitting in his yard. I'm like, 6 or 7 feet. Dude, the bed of my truck's 8. So he goes, well, do you want it? I'm like, yeah, put it in the truck. I'll take it.
Now, what the hell are you doing?
Well,
Water.
Well, I mean, I might have to broker this piece of equipment out. I don't know, to give, sell it to somebody that's going to have a lot of water around.
Okay.
Or you know what? It wouldn't be really that bad to just throw, some kind of crash box on the front of it and actually operate a backhoe off of it. It's big enough. You can use it for a wash plant.
Take it. Right.
Oh, Scott, why don't you use that for a dry washer? You could shovel a bunch of dirt and material up in the top of it and take off down the highway. There you go.
Yeah, it would. I was gonna say it would take me going down the highway because that thing it's big.
Hey,
Take the fiber washer. There you go.
How do you clean it out?
yeah, right.
The riffles actually they lift up. So
They
you can
do?
pull the bits
Okay.
out. They don't come all the way out, but they lift up.
It looks good in the truck. Is it still in the truck?
Yes, it is. I don't right now. I don't have anywhere to put it, and I know if I set it down somewhere, it's not going to be moved for about 3 or 4 months because of the heat.
Oh, geez.
See if we can get Thomas in there. I just posted the link if anybody else wants to call in.
Hey, Ben, who just joined us.
There's my little.
Hey, my first time with Prospectors Radio. Thanks, guys.
Hey,
It's Ray.
Benzo.
Kodak,
What's
Tim,
up, Benzo?
Randy.
What's up, Benzo?
How y'all doing?
All right. So far, so good. Everybody's behaving.
Welcome to my lit up recirculator.
Yeah, have you?
exactly. That's why I didn't want to do it, but that's funny. I was going to do that earlier. I'm like, nah, because he had it flashing colors. I was like,
You need some rave music. Yeah. It's just what you need.
It reacts to sound.
That's hilarious.
Wow. That's the greatest sluice I've ever seen. Take it. I'll never lose that image, Bob.
Now, how big is that? Like 8 inches wide by like 2.5
Nope,
feet or something?
It's only 5 inches wide by 36.
Oh, okay.
Nice cleanup system.
Yep. And it weighs about 30 pounds.
Is he going with you, Dwight?
Submit a lead.
Half-inch acrylic. She's pretty rugged.
Oh, wow. All right.
Hold that Scotty at Star Trek and get some of that transparent aluminum.
That sluice is it's bulletproof, ain't it, Bob?
Hey, Thomas.
What's up, Thomas?
Hey, Thomas.
Look at that shiny head.
You give him my sluice a run for the money.
Thomas needs LEDs on his headphones.
There's a few of them around.
Hey, Dwight, where are you at anyway, Dwight?
I'm in Kentucky.
Kentucky? What parts?
I'm in the southeastern part of the state.
Well, how far is that away from like Somerset? Monticello?
I'm about an hour and 30, hour and 45 minutes away from Somerset.
So where are you going to go digging at?
I am going to Marion, North Carolina.
Oh,
That's
man.
where you go.
Yeah.
How long you going for, Dwight?
Depends on my workload. I'm self-employed, so when the call, I have to turn around and come back, but I'm hoping to stay up part of the week.
Okay.
That's
Nice.
going to be cool. And you're going to find some good gold there.
Well, Benzo knows about vein mountain pickers.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I had to turn off the YouTube. I was like, I'm getting all kind of sounds, and I couldn't figure out why.
Would be why. You just get to look at the YouTube.
I see. Yeah. Well, I shut it down because I was just getting
Too much.
all kind of chatter. So
It's coming from too many directions, right?
yep.
Gotcha.
How's everybody doing?
How's
Hey,
it
Thomas,
going,
what's up?
anyway?
Good.
Good. I just rolled in from Gatesville, so I'm pretty rough right now.
All right. So
What
how?
did you do down there?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, say it again.
What did you do down there?
Well, the club had an outing this weekend.
Oh.
In Gatesville, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You get to do any digging, Thomas?
Yeah. I probably got about 8 hours for the weekend, I suppose.
Okay,
That's pretty good considering most of the time I'm working. So
right.
So you found a gram.
I don't know. It's at Gatesville. I doubt very seriously there's a gram in that bucket, but you never know.
You never know.
Maybe. Did you see Dennis? Did he show up?
Who?
Exactly.
Who's Dennis?
Yeah.
We haven't seen Dennis at an outing, and I don't even know how long.
Heck, we ain't seen Dennis at a show, and I don't know how. I'm sure he's probably listening too. More than
I
likely.
think the only day he has off, actually, I don't even think he has that off, is Saturday.
I don't even know. You know, don't know.
Well, yeah.
I know he hasn't been able to make it in a while because of the old. But
Has anybody else been getting out?
no, not yet. It's finally just starting to get warm for me.
Yeah, didn't it just snow last week, Tim?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys got snow up in the northern part.
Yeah.
I'm looking for someplace to go this summer. I think I'm getting antsy.
All right. Scott's looking for suggestions where he can go.
Oh man, he's like freaking Goldilocks. It's either too hot or too freaking cold.
Sometimes you're right.
Come to Utah, Scott.
Utah.
Oh, is it just right in Utah?
Yeah, it's been about 70.
That's just right, Scott.
That's just right to me.
It's nice here today.
70 will work.
Utah. Huh?
Benzo, where are you from?
Central North Carolina, right in the middle.
Fancy.
Cool.
Probably real nice there.
It's real.
Hey, Utah
Nothing
ain't
here.
too far away.
Oh.
Oh.
See, there you go, Scott. We found you a spot already.
Yeah, you'll want to head south in Utah.
Utah, you can go.
Well, he's got to head north to even get to Utah.
I was going to say, I'll be coming through south.
Gotta be something in Utah, all that geology.
If you listen to Jaron, there's no gold, right, Jaron?
Yeah, I just say that because basically everywhere around me has good gold, and it's like a waste of time here, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. Hey?
I just want to go somewhere around me.
Like where?
Just go.
Or go. Right.
Everywhere around me.
Everybody always wants to see
Every state around me's got good gold.
Well, then you should have good gold.
It's a little better
mountains.
south, like I say, but
Mountains of gold.
Mountains and mountains of gold.
You got any place to go and stay 3 months?
I mean,
Right?
that could. I hear Amra, or was it Amra, or GPAA is getting a claim out here. I can't remember who. Was that White telling me that?
Who knows?
No, I haven't heard nothing. Not yet. But you never know. I would think Amra probably, huh?
I think it was Amra.
It could be.
Yes, that sounds about right.
I haven't checked Amra's the Amra webpage for a couple months at least.
No.
Well, I mean, I know they've been doing their dinners and their outings and stuff like that. So right now they're kind of in the busy season.
Mm-hmm. But there you go, Scott. There's just some options.
Hey, Ray, you been getting out any? Or you been doing anything?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm crossing my fingers still that I'm going to go on a darn Greenland TV adventure.
Oh, good Lord.
You're going to do that, Ray?
He's got to do it.
I'm hoping on it. I'm really hoping on it.
Now, I talked to I know a couple people that are already selected. They are going to be on it, and I'm trying to get them on the show next week. So hopefully you get on that too with them.
Who is that?
My hold up is money so far. I'm afraid they're going to double tax me.
What do you
Until they answer my taxes question, I'm not going.
What he's thinking is he might have to pay taxes in Greenland and then come back and pay in the U.S.
Oh, you don't even pay taxes in Greenland, do you?
44%.
What?
44%.
So would that be of the gold you find? 44%?
I don't know. That's the final part of this contract that I'm not willing to sign until they give me an answer.
Because I'd say you can pay me when we get back home in the States, so I only have to pay taxes there.
Yeah, but you guys remember how the last Greenland show went? They found rubies, not no gold.
Yeah, but that was different. That was
Well, they went to Nook.
Right.
They went to Nook. Now, supposedly this time they're going to South Greenland.
Right.
In South Greenland, around the Natarik area,
Yeah, they have
active gold mines.
Right, they have a gold mine there. I've seen that somewhere. Yeah.
Ray, you should go.
I want to.
Yeah, it would be.
But until the numbers are right and I've got it wrote down in a contract, I ain't doing it.
Right. And then Scott should go with you.
He's got to take Manny though.
Yes, he has to take man. It goes. That's in the
It's 43 degrees. I'm in a t-shirt. I've been in a t-shirt all day. Scott gonna run around in 43 degrees in a t-shirt?
You'd be fine in Greenland, Scott.
And almost all of Greenland is above the Arctic Circle.
Yes, that's what it's. Yeah.
Couldn't do it. I'd freeze to death. Yeah, but I think Scott should go too. Yeah.
Scott's like, no.
No.
And like
Thomas knows me better than that. He's like, no.
Well, then at least just send Manny with Ray.
So Thomas, question.
Yes.
Who provides the beer when you visit Scott?
Well, Scott offered it for me.
I mean, I'm
He didn't
hearing
offer it for you?
stories. I'm hearing stories. If I was to ever meet up with Scott, to not offer any beer.
Wait a minute. I wonder.
You sure?
He'll drink you dry.
I wonder.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know. Scott likes that man.
But yeah, see, he likes beer, so he would. That means he would always have it there. He likes it.
Yep. He should always have a refrigerator full.
Just trying to give Scott some.
Yeah. Now whether he shares it with you, that's something totally different. But
that's the question.
No, that sounds like one of them wild goose stories from Brian. But
I think it's from Brian.
it could have been, yeah, Brian.
Now, did Brian join you guys, Ray, Friday?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And
now he's probably not going to be able to join in this next coming Friday because he's going to Maine and going to go dredging in Maine this coming. He leaves tomorrow or leaves today.
Maine.
That's his backyard.
Going to Maine,
Yeah.
going to Maine for some dredging.
Right.
Guys, wait a minute. The guy's leaving Alaska to go dredge in Maine?
No, he's leaving
No.
Massachusetts.
Oh, I thought he was already up in Alaska.
No, he don't go to Alaska till June 6th.
Oh, all right.
June 6th. Then he's flying to Fairbanks to do that the 40-mile river again.
All right.
And he'll be in the 40-mile river for over a month.
Wow.
There he is in the YouTube chat. He said Scott drank all his beer.
That's baloney. That's the biggest bull poop story I ever heard in my life.
And then he was too drunk to go to the store and buy more.
See, that sounds right.
Who? Brian or Tony?
Tony.
And I only had like 3 or 4 beers when I was sitting there.
That you remember.
I know what I drank.
Well, yeah, but you're not as big as Chad, so you can't drink as much.
I mean, I can drink a couple, but no, I didn't drink all of it.
Oh gosh.
I think I was gonna say Brian's the only one that's got that story.
There's Brian right
Brian,
there.
there's the link.
Yeah, there's that storyteller.
What's up, Brian?
It still says Bitcoin.
I know. Why did you say Bitcoin?
He likes to make fun of me.
Oh, I got you.
There we go.
Inside joke.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, hop on.
Nice chat. Yeah, be careful, Swifty. He drinks all your beer.
You're crazy. Shoot.
That's why you.
Yeah, when he showed up, he actually brought a bunch of beer. There was he had a 6-pack.
You got a 6-pack?
Hell, 6-pack's barely enough to wet your whistle.
That's just enough.
Yeah.
That's an appetizer.
Were they 24 ounces?
Pause.
No, they weren't 24.
That's
So
Scott.
Brian, Victoria, Oregon or bust in the YouTube page is asking what part of Maine you heading to? The No Tell 'em Creek side or what?
Yeah. Just going up, meet some friends and out in the woods. Nowhere special. Just one last brouhaha before I go up to Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's your backyard, ain't it, Brian?
Yeah. It's only a few hours away. I'm leaving in actually I was leaving right now, but I went to go close out my computer, saw you guys were live. I'm like, oh shit.
Stopped in for a minute, brother.
Yeah, I got a sluice for your camper, man.
Right.
Yeah.
see that thing, don't you, Brian? That looked good on that boat down there in Alaska.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, Brian, I'm gonna be shooting you a message on Messenger. Just take a look at it, and we can talk.
Messenger.
Hey,
which one?
are you
Facebook?
Are you excited to get back up there, man? I mean, is it what you've seen's worth it going back and hitting that Alaskan waters again?
Oh hell yeah! Well, first I'm going up to Chicken. I'm gonna go and dredge on the fonts up in on the 40 mile, all of June, and that actually pissed off Vern because Vern wanted me to go there early. So I'm like, well, I already made a commitment to go dredge on the 10-inch up in Chicken.
Right.
So he's like, well, I don't know, I might have a crew by then. So I was like, I don't know, whatever, man. I was like, I'm going to Nome July 5th. If you want me, I'll be at the airport. Come pick me up. If not, I'll go dredge for Emily.
Right.
I don't think it's hard for you to find another boat. Yeah.
No. He was like, oh, we'll work it out. Yeah. He was just giving me shit. He was, but he was he was mad that I went to Chicken, you know, but I told him before. I told him last year I was going to Chicken. I already made that trip last year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you already got a commitment, you know, that's one thing. You know, it's the way it goes.
Yeah, so I'll be doing that June 6th, 2 weeks. 2 weeks I'll be up on the 40 mile. And then right after, when I'm leaving, the Biffles are actually showing up. I'm going to miss them by a day.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
One day.
Well, I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting because I think if I remember correctly, I asked all of you guys, were you going up there this year? And every one of you told me no.
Did they tell you that, Tom?
They all told me no, that they weren't going. And then all of a sudden, I start hearing these messages, these rumors that everybody's now going. I got it now. I see how we are. I thought we were friends, but I get it.
It's gold digging, baby. You got to follow your own dream.
Thomas, I'd dredge with you anytime, man.
That's like how many times you ever seen somebody panning going, hey man, you find a lot of gold, you turn around going, oh, you wouldn't believe if you had a pan you could jump right in too. They don't say that.
I tell them that all the time, especially if I'm not getting any gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got tons of it here. Go dig for it. Get it.
Go dig for it.
Dig.
Hey, why is that picture blurry? Brian?
Why, Scott, drinking your beer?
Oh. And is that Natty Light that he's
okay? That's Natty Light. I never buy that garbage, so that's his beer, I guess.
Hey, come on now.
Uh-oh.
So is this a picture with Scott and the donkey behind you?
It's heavy metal.
What's going on, fellas? Hey, Thomas, real quick. I'm sorry I didn't make it to Gatesville, man. My son ended up coming to stay with me this weekend, which was
really?
Yeah, I really wanted to make it too. So I guess I'm just like Brian, except I meant to go.
No biggie, man. You make the next one. We'll see you at the next one.
I still got out though. I had a pretty good day. I discovered a pretty good spot down here in New Albany.
We'll see.
I got to talk to the parks superintendent tomorrow. I'm going to try to get permission there because I know people have panned there before, but so I've read online. We'll see. Though.
Yeah. Yeah, but the question is, I guess, is are they supposed to be doing it?
Well, you can get you're not supposed to metal detect, but you can get a pass from the superintendent. You have to stop there, and of course, it's for the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wouldn't imagine it's community park and there's a creek. I mean, you got to walk through the woods and everything, but I wouldn't think they would do anything, like any kind of big meetup. But, if it's one person going in there, hey, I'm going to, and you got to follow the rules, pans in hand. There might be a certain kind of shovel. But it's the same thing with metal detecting. People, they have to get permission, then they can metal detect. But there's certain parts of the park where you're not supposed to. But I mean, it's 104 acres. And I mean, the creek, I walked the creek today and there was 3 gravel bars. And I mean, it took me probably 45 minutes to walk the creek, and it wasn't really brushy, but I mean, it's a good area. It's bigger than Gatesville, put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of little irrigation channels flowing into it. The other side, there's houses, but on one side where the park is, I mean, after you walk down, there's plenty of irrigation channels. It's really thick gray material too. Some gravels in it.
Yeah.
Now I got to get a pan and whatnot. I found one speck, but I didn't want to do too much today just in case, you know what I mean? But
right. Yeah.
it's worth asking for permission and going by. going back.
Well, good. Hopefully you can get in there and find some good stuff.
Yep.
Is that a long way from where you're at, Thomas?
Not really. I don't think it's what. Because where'd you say was that again?
New Albany. Like you're a little bit
Oh
north of
yeah,
Indy.
well yeah, it's because New Albany is almost close to the line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're right across
So
from
it's
Louisville.
probably about an hour and a half, maybe close to two, getting close to two.
I know to get to where you were this weekend, it took me I don't know, about an hour and 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, if all you can do is pan, I'd be taking me a Pyramid Pro pan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, I'm the guy that's Swiftwater's #1 fan too, and I sold all the hot dogs, so had to do that.
Nice. Scott's #1 fan.
Yep.
Hey, looky there, Scott.
Old
Yeah,
Swiftwater's
Scott
#1
has
fan.
a fan. He has a fan or two.
Yeah, nobody's still joined the fan club either. Nobody's joining me, man. They put poster boards up, everything.
Join it.
No, dude, get down. Get down.
Yeah, I gotta start making more videos. It's been a slump this year on the videos. Nothing changes, and you can only make so many dry wash videos.
Yep. See, Scott.
Are you working, Scott? Are you still hitting that pile?
Oh no, it's heck no.
I was gonna say should be awful warm there if you're still doing that.
It's warm enough. I'm not doing it. No, I already pulled everything out of the claim. Everything you've seen down there, I pulled it already out. Got it back here in the house or back in the garage now.
Mm-hmm.
And then
did you ever get a hold of the person that strung the wire across there?
Nope, I just jerked it down again. I don't care.
That's pretty funny.
I jerked it down 2 times, and after that, he didn't put it back up. I was like, well, smart move, because you ain't stopping me.
It's crazy.
Just drove on through it.
Anyone got any big trips planned coming up?
Bash.
Now,
with
Scott, with what that person is doing with the string, isn't that considered violating your mining rights?
Pretty much, it's why I just keep jerking it down and leaving it. You can't do that. #1. #2, this particular part of the creek, people think that they own the creek, and they say, "Well, I got the deed to it." I'm like, "Well, if you actually bought property that said you own a creek, I don't know, maybe you're just not thinking right." But because creeks move, it could take property away, or it could add property on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what? But blocking my access to my mining rights, that's a total different thing. And I just every time I tore it down, I just yelled, "Call the sheriff! I don't care."
Well, it's okay. This wire is not going to keep anything out anyway. So regardless of how it was, you can just walk up to it and you can just pull it off and go on about your business. It does put a little sign on it, though. I guess puts a little sign on it to tell you stay out.
Well, they got like 2 signs that says private property, no trespassing, and I can actually see my claim from where that sign is. I'm like,
Yes.
I just drive by it. I'm like, don't even worry about it. If somebody wants to complain, they can complain to the sheriff, and I'll say, hey, this is my federal mining claims. This is the only way to get to them safely, and you're not allowed to block me from my federal mining claims up a wash. That's all there is to it.
Yep.
And I still pack my guns, so nobody really does a whole lot to me anyway.
That'll help.
But there was no water this year at all, except for when it rained, and then it kept me out because, Thomas knows how much shade's on that particular hole I'm at, and it's about half the day it's in shade, so it takes a long time for it to dry out.
And it's not the second half of the day that's in shade either.
It's not the second, but it's a good spot, and Thomas has seen it.
Yeah.
I could sit there and dig for at least 5 years easy, and not even and still be all right.
Oh, it's some pretty good gold in there too.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
If I had, like I said, I had 2 partners. Barry is from New York. He come here and he got here in October, and he thought it was just too hot, so he left. And when he left, he went back to New York and got caught right in the middle of a blizzard. I was like, I told you to stay.
Yeah.
And then I got another
He thought
friend,
October was going to be too hot.
That's what he said. He thought it was too hot for his dog. And I'm like, yeah.
Okay, he didn't want to work. So what's the next one?
That's what I was thinking. And then I had another friend of mine, Dean, that was going to come down, and he's a good worker too, and he likes to dig gold a lot. And his truck broke down halfway here. So
yeah.
Too
So
bad.
that left me that left me out there with just, and I don't like taking people down that I really like. Somebody says, "Oh, I want to learn how to dig gold, and I'll be your partner." You know what? You could give them anywhere from 2 hours to 24 hours before they just call and say, "Oh, I don't want to do it no more." You got to get somebody that knows, that likes to dig gold and wants to go for it.
Mhm.
Because if not, if not, I'd work them to death. Number one, and then people don't like that. Oh, I mean, when I go down and dig, I dig. I mean, it's like when I took Thomas down, I didn't push him really hard. I was just like, okay, we'll just keep a good steady pace and we'll get everything going through and stuff like that. But yeah, when I go down, I'm going to run at least 80 buckets classified if I can.
Thomas, did you really work him that hard?
That's Arizona.
We worked moderately. We worked a moderate pace, which was good because I'm not swinging a pick and shoveling all the time. That's not something I'm doing all the time. So I would have to be there. I would have to be there for a season to even get in decent enough shape to run with him.
All right.
I have no problem admitting that. I'm a dredger.
Right.
I'll come dig a season anytime.
Nice. There you go.
Anytime.
It's like if you come up here, if you don't like throwing rocks, don't come here.
That's what I do for fun. Throwing rocks is what I do for fun. When nobody's watching, I just start throwing rocks.
Where are you at, Bizzo?
I'm in North Carolina, though.
Oh, man, you got great gold there, though, man. Jeez.
Okay, gold here sometimes. It's hidden in places.
I mean, yes. I mean, heck, you always see Doc doing that in North Carolina, ain't he?
I got about
I haven't
3.5
seen anything from
grams
Doc
so
lately.
far this year.
Cool.
Best year yet, but
Well, that's pretty good.
3.5 grams.
yeah.
Yeah, you want to come out to Arizona and dry wash?
I don't know. It sounds like keep seeing the best gold coming out of Arizona. If you're on it, you're on it.
Well, it's not bad.
Always looks nice.
No, yeah.
The thing out
I
here
thought it
is
was great.
Yeah, when the thing out here though is when you got to be willing to switch, opportunities. So as soon as the water flows, you're not doing anything or dry washing no more.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be high banking dredging.
Yeah, you get out the big stuff and start pulling it.
That's when the real mining starts, when the water flows.
Right.
After the rain, you metal detect.
Heck no. You want to find bullets?
Oh,
that's all you find out here is bullets. Unless you there's places you can get back in Wickenburg and stuff like that, and you can get back and actually find some good pickers and stuff. But around here where I'm at, you're just gonna find lead after lead after lead.
That friggin' reminds me. Brian put a video out, and he found a shit ton of lead when you were dredging in Arizona.
Oh yeah.
Now that place where they're digging up that pit and metal detecting for nuggets, there was a ton of water in the bottom. Can you recirculate that and just freaking high bank the hell out of?
Yeah, you could, but the water was only there for maybe 4 or 5 days.
Right.
And I got there a little bit too late, but someone mentioned that the water was flowing and I raced up there. But yeah, if you have the equipment, dump it in. As long as you got permission from the dude, you don't care.
No doubt.
He wanted 50% though. Well, he let me keep everything I have because it wasn't a lot. But the other guy, he gets like an ounce, couple of ounces a day, so he wants 50%.
Oh well, yeah.
Makes sense,
Yeah.
There's big gold there. It just you got to be on it. You got to find it. I'm working, where all the big equipment was working. So, but yeah, they're only looking for like the big, huge ones, like the 1 ounces, 2 ounces.
Really? That just blows my mind.
Really?
All that other gold is just the piles haven't been run. None of it's been through sluice box or nothing.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's nuts.
Who wants 31 1 grammars when you can just find an ouncer?
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, guys, money's in the fine gold out here.
It's in most places, the money's in the fine gold.
Yeah, that's all I really find.
That's what I'm saying. He can just let me stay on the piles. He can have all the big stuff.
I excited about a picker.
That's just like a super special area. Just that one little valley right there is that's the potato patch of you know, the famous potato patch of
Mhm.
Rich Hill, and there's a bunch of
Okay.
books about it, and the, you know, movies and murders and Stanton running around killing people and all types of cool stuff with that area. And it's just that one little spot, and they're still getting them. I know one guy, yeah, he picks out huge nuggets all the time. Ones, twos, threes,
Wow.
ounces.
That's
A lot of
freaking
specimen gold
crazy.
there too. Yeah.
Brian goes to some cool places looking for gold. No
They,
doubt.
so they're not processing, they're just picking, you're detecting that out and all that dirt's still laying there.
Yeah, the guy that I know, he goes in, he has a bobcat, and he takes a little bobcat, he scrapes you know, probably like 6-8 inches of dirt away, and then metal detects up to 7,000, and then he scrapes another little bit, he moves the rocks out of the way, and every day he gets big freaking gold. He's never been skunked, like as far as like big chunky gold every day.
You could be just freaking pushing away
Yeah.
pounds of flour gold.
He's got this big pile of overburden pushed aside. This
None of it's
mountain
been
of
run.
gold.
None of it's been run. It just
Yeah.
whatever the 7,000 hits, he picks it up. And,
Wow. Oh, it's only going 2 ounces a yard. That's not worth the time.
right. So the 7,000, he doesn't get all like the
2
little
ounces
stuff.
a yard. Yes, I think we'd be well worth the time.
Right?
Sounded like Parker there for a second.
But yeah, usually there's absolutely no water. Like all last year, I was sitting there waiting, watching the valley, waiting for the water to come because I could dredge as soon as there was water. But no, not a drop. So I couldn't dredge at all last year. There.
I would wait till that pit was dry, put a pond liner in, and then next year when it fills up with water, it stays longer. And I would high bank the hell out of what he's metal detecting over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to cover it because it'd still evaporate out.
Right.
You'd have to cover it over still. You can get it to last a little while if you do that.
Well, there is a way you can. There's a technique, and I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there's a technique that they actually use.
Swifty secrets.
And what's really funny is because they take if you got a pond, say a recirculating pond, you could probably do this, but like on a big scale, there's plastic balls that you put out on top of the water, and these plastic balls actually keep your water from evaporating.
Right, but they heat the water up.
Yeah. And
they grow algae and all kinds of other shit.
Well, I don't know about the algae part, but I just know the water for sure. This particular story that I was reading, they use these balls on top.
Yeah, I see a couple of videos on it. They released like millions of black plastic balls.
Yeah,
It should make them white because they won't get hot.
Yeah. But they were black, and the sun warmed them up, and the water got hot, and it grew all kinds of green stuff.
Yeah, but if I'm finding gold, I don't care about green stuff flying through the,
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just saying, gold's gold and green's green. I'll leave the green behind, take the gold, and go home. See ya.
You should just set that big sluice up.
I've never found gold in the green clay though.
No.
No.
Huh. Scott, remember what we was talking about? We was going to ask.
What now? What again?
What me and you was talking about? We said we was going to ask Brian.
Oh yeah. You ask.
Oh, this ain't gonna be good, is it?
No, it didn't sound like it.
Oh, it's not bad at all. It's a good question.
This is just between me and Tim's conclusions of I'm a gold digger, and I know you guys are gold diggers, but me and Tim want to know. I mean, we seen the show last weekend. I haven't seen this week's show. I've seen last week's show. When you and Vernon's on the sand, and he goes, well, let's just go to the southwest corner. I'm like, why don't you just travel 15 feet and find when the rocks start and then start digging where the rocks and the sand meet, because you're already on cobble, you'll be getting gold, but then you're also sucking the sand in at the same time to get rid of the sand and get the stuff that nobody's ever dug in ever. Why wouldn't they do that?
Actually, they merged that very first one we were on sand. We weren't on 56. He didn't have the rights to 56 yet. So we were waiting to get the DNR to give us the claim permit to go dredge on it. So that first dive was actually on the state land, the rec land. And the rec land's mostly all sand and crappy, and but he did want to test us. It was me. I never dove in the ocean, so that was the first time I dove. And that other kid that almost died, that was he did do some diving before, but not on a big rig. He just beach mining or something. So he really wanted to test us. So we went out to do the test, and while we were waiting for the 56 claim. But when we did get on 56, he had a couple coordinates where he knew there was cobble, but he wanted to go at all four corners and measure the depth, because we don't want to dive much over 32, 33 feet. So
well, no, of course not.
Right. So we checked the depth and all the different spots, and if there was cobble, and I marked them all down on my GPS. We eventually,
You mean the pipe plate?
Yeah.
The paper plate?
Yeah. No, I have my handheld GPS too. I was doing all the coordinates. That was some coordinates that somebody else gave us to go check. So we went and checked them, and there was cobble there. And then, it was just a new spot, so we're just getting the feel for it.
Well, I mean, me and Tim, like I said, we were talking back and forth, and I'm like, dude, why wouldn't you? And he was like the same thing. I was like, why wouldn't you start where there's cobble at on one side and sand on the other? And then, as you're eating the cobble, just kind of swipe over and suck the sand up, and then you're getting into stuff that's been buried by sand. It could have been buried for 40 years.
Yeah. No, that's good. It's just the cobble spots are just, you can move way more, good pay when you're on the cobble, because you just push the rocks over, and usually it's only about a foot down to the clay layer, and the gold's just sitting right on that clay. But that sand, the one that they showed, there was 3 feet of sand, which took me like 45 minutes to actually get down to the cobble. And then as you're going, it just funnels. As you're dredging, it just, you're just running so much sand, and there's absolutely nothing in that sand.
Okay.
But the cobble's better. I mean, if you can get on the cobble, that's where, not all cobble has gold either, but
I was going to say, because people's been there before,
No, you can tell. You can tell when the rocks are moved up and rolled around. If there's not a lot of algae on it, or if you flip a rock and there's algae on the upside of it, rocks, you can tell.
Right.
But we did. They'll show it. We maybe next time. I think they're leading up to it. But I went down, and I was just seeing gold just fall into the nozzle. It was crazy. It was freaking really good.
Well, I seen you guys last weekend pulling up, like he said, virgin, or he said you might be on virgin ground, but I seen you guys were actually like using fingernails to pull the rocks out of the dirt and clay. I was like, that's never been moved.
No, you can tell.
Oh yeah,
you can tell. I've been down there, and when you're down there, you can tell what's been roughed up and what's natural. You'll see a patch that has absolutely no vegetation on it, but all around it has these big seaweeds flying off. You can tell. Right. But 56 hasn't been worked in a long time, because it was like it wasn't leased out. It was just I don't know, something like that. It hasn't been worked that much. That's why everyone wanted it. There's still a lot of gold on it. It's barely been worked for whatever reason, the way that the lines were, or they released it or rezoned it or something. So it's kind of like a new thing.
Well, man, I hope your cut's good, and I hope it all works out for you up there. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we get 50%. The divers, me and Gary, we're the only ones diving, so we got 50% of the box.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
And you're gonna friggin' hammer it in chicken.
Yeah. Hopefully. The same thing there too. Is it's a 50% cut, so it's a 10-inch dredge. Hopefully they try to get at least 2 ounces.
Christ, that's huge. A 10-inch dredge is so huge.
Yeah, it's big. But their goal was 2 ounces a day, so that's an ounce for the owner, an ounce for the divers, and there's 2 of us, so that's a ½ ounce a day, almost guaranteed. But sometimes you get into some pockets,
No, that's really generous. 50%. They're providing the equipment and everything.
Right.
That's pretty damn generous.
Right. We got 3 square meals every day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
We got showers. We got a place to stay.
Now, when you're diving up there, I know the TV show blows a lot of smoke up everybody's butt, but on an honest dive, dude, we've been dredging a long time, and you could stay down anywhere from 5 to 6 hours here in the creek. Are you doing the same up there, or is it kind of different just because you're going down an extra 5-6 feet in the water, or what? Are you still doing 6-hour runs, 5-hour runs? What are you pulling now?
In chicken or no?
In Nome.
In Nome, no. I tried to do 4 hours straight dive. A lot of people will do 2 hours, come up for a little bit, go back down, come back up, and then.
Really?
I don't know. I just do 4 hours straight and just get it over with.
I was
Anything after 4 hours, it gets pretty tough. I mean, I never actually said, "Oh, I'm tired, I'm coming up." They may put that on there because it made me say a whole bunch of lines. But every time I went up, it was because there was a problem. The motor stalled, or the airline went out, or something, some kind of issue or problem. But usually I did 4 hours.
Airline. That's not important.
Right. Oh, you don't know how many times Vern said, "Oh, the air compressor went out. So you better start heading up." You know, you have a little bit of reserve.
Stay down
Or
if you want, but you might not
People will
want to.
just like randomly look at the air pressure gauge. It's supposed to be at 100. They'll measure. Oh, dude, your air pressure's at 30. Come on up, hurry up. Like, oh shit. But yeah, no, I don't think I've ever went up on my own. It was always some kind of issue or problem.
Well, I figured. I mean, I figured you could probably stay down at least 4 to 6. So okay, that makes it worth more while. Now, do you do a double dive in the day, or do you guys just do 4 and 4, and after 8 hours you guys just bail out? Because Alaska stays bright quite often.
Right. No, I mean, you never know what time you get there, and plus you get ripped off your spot. Anchoring usually takes forever. So there's a lot of times we just went around the clock. I mean, I was out there diving at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was down at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh yeah, cool. All right.
And that was when after it got dark, it started getting dark by then because it was like October. I think like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, it was pretty much dark. So 2 o'clock, it was dark.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah. We there was another time where the other kid, we picked up another kid, Sasha, a Russian kid, and
well, guys, I got company coming over. I'm going to go ahead and bail out. Sorry, guys.
Thanks later, Ray.
All right, Ray. Take care.
See you, man.
We got a
JP.
Anyway.
What's up? Sorry, I was late. I had to eat.
Oh, that's okay.
JP.
Got here just in time.
But yeah, man, I'm glad you're gonna get the dive time and stuff, man, because it should be from what I've seen, it should be a profitable year.
Yeah, I only have a couple more shows probably until my ears blow out at some point, blood pouring out and stuff. But
is it that deep? I mean, does it put a lot of pressure on you?
Turned off all the
oh man, yeah. Every time I came up with blood pouring out of my nose, out of my mask, out of my
Oh,
ears.
doing okay.
One time it happened real bad. I told me I couldn't dive for a week.
These fancy picture hanger things.
I don't think Ray realizes he's.
I don't think so.
Hey, Ray, you're still on the program, dude.
All he did is turn down his volume. Can you mute him?
I bought some.
I got to mute him,
yeah. When we first built the lodge, one of the guys went in there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to mute him.
Holes in the wall, trying to find the stud.
He's gone.
He's gone.
There we go.
That's hilarious.
I didn't know if we should just mute him and watch him or just remove
Yeah, no.
Yeah, sometimes it's warranted. Like when Brian was calling Vern and he had his mic hot, I was like, don't mute him, JP.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was funny.
There are those times we just would rather hear it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
it'll be nice to see if you pull more than 20 ounces.
Oh yeah. And yeah, we'll see what happened this year because Vern's working on a crawler too. So those deeper spots with the sand, that's where the sand will be handy. The crawler will go down there. I think he's getting like a 20-inch crawler, like 20-inch nozzle on it.
Wow.
And
so
that thing will eat the sand.
So he's tried similar things. He's still just gonna keep trying them, huh?
Yep.
He hasn't had much luck at it with them, so.
Right.
No, but this time he's doing it right. The other one, it was just some company that let him use it because they were trying to do advertising or something. It wasn't really even his idea, I don't think.
You never know until you try it.
This one's his Frankenstein. He's making a big one.
Okay.
And if it works, he's gonna move a lot of material. I mean, he'll be right up there with Sean. 8, 9, 100, 1,000 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking train.
Yeah, I can hear it.
I was making sure it wasn't my house because that's how it sounds here. It's like, is that me?
I miss that sound. I ain't heard that sound for a long time being here in Arizona.
Well, yeah. The tracks there, they are nowhere.
They got tracks, but they're clearing Phoenix.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I don't think I've ever came across one when just driving around outside of Phoenix.
No,
not too many of them. That's for sure.
When's Splash Bash? Only a couple weeks, 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's
3 weeks.
3 weeks? Nice.
Yep.
And we haven't been advertising it. Splash Bash.
It's all sold out.
Yeah,
Big
sold out.
time.
It sold out within a week, I think. A week to not even 2 weeks, I don't think.
No, I think it was about a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, week
Wow,
and a half.
man, that flash bass must be a heck of a party.
The only way in now is helicopter.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where all the chicks are going to be hanging out.
Oh, sure.
Right.
It'll be bigger this year than last year, it sounds like.
What's that? I didn't
It's gonna be
hear.
bigger this year.
Uh-huh.
More spots, more people.
Really?
There's gonna be more spots where it's gonna be more like double occupancy because that's how the tickets work. So
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be loaded.
Yeah.
It'd be
Seems like
wild.
there's going to be over 100 people, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
Especially Saturday for the dinner and raffle and stuff like that. It'll blow up. Last year it went from like 60 people to 150 people or something. It seemed like it.
You know what they should do too? Is, they should actually contact AMRA. I could probably tell them about it. AMRA could show up, set up a booth, and do like an AMRA thing too. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
They do like a bunch of raffles. They raffles guns and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's always nice. Those guns are awesome.
Yeah.
Hang on, man, guys. I gotta get my power cord and stuff. I'll be right back.
What's got
I gotta get my power cord to my computer. Hang on.
power cord?
The location is still secret to most, but I'm not sure if they're associated with the GPAA or the OSPA.
OSPA, I would imagine.
OSPA.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep, definitely. That's for sure. It'll be fun. Cool event. Yeah.
Hey, Benzo,
Yes, sir.
how's the fuel situation where you're at?
It was a little tight for a little while. Everybody ran around that crazy, but I think it's loosening up. I filled up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, there were a few people filling up 300-gallon IBC totes on the back of trailers and shit, but
Should I throw some fuel jugs in the truck?
I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and there ain't enough people to go crazy to make a fuss happen. You know.
yeah. But they say it's back up and running, so
Uh,
it's still $3 a gallon, but
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about what it is here now too. It's like
$2.90.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
We're about 319 here in Utah, but I noticed on a job site we're working like right next to a refinery, and the fuel's $3.50 there. I'm like, what the hell?
Right next to the refinery, huh?
Right.
Yeah, it's more expensive there. I was like, what the hell?
Makes literally no sense. It's like really.
I just had to fill 7 5-gallon jugs a couple hours ago.
Is that
I forget
what?
How much it was? It was a lot.
It's
I'll probably run 7 5 gallons dredging.
oh yeah. You'll go through it.
I'll go through it quick.
Hmm. But now nobody has to wear masks no more. Yay. Like any of us care? Nope.
Yeah, they kind of stopped in Arizona when I was down there. No one was wearing them like in the grocery stores or nothing.
Yeah.
Like, maybe half the
Never
people.
wore one
Yeah.
in the first place.
yeah.
Right. No one wore them in the big, like all winter long. Nobody gave a crap. And
Arizona's
no one like enforced it.
right down there. It's kind of been like the wild west. Just do it.
Yeah.
Screw
Yeah,
it.
Arizona was cool.
Uh-huh.
They'd kick you out of the liquor store here if you didn't have one on. They wouldn't sell you any liquor, so you know, had
Yeah.
to comply that time. But other than that, you know,
Going in the post office and Walmart.
I didn't wear one in the post
JP
office
just
or Walmart.
puts his beard around his
I
face.
just put my beard up under my hat and call it good.
Yeah, there you go.
See?
That'll work.
Then they don't know. So,
Perfect.
and if I got my sunglasses on or anything, it keeps it out of my eyes, so I'm good.
And if you're lucky, you get that leftover piece of your breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Yep,
Pizza.
biscuits, pizza, whatever.
Hell yeah.
Eat some
You can hide a nip
steady
in there.
salt. Yeah, you can.
Oh my god.
Flip your beard up and everybody will see that pint of friggin' booze you got tied around your neck. That's what I'm talking. You need a necklace. No. That's a freaking concert beard right there if I ever seen one.
Awesome. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up. I guess it's like 9:15, so we'll go ahead and call it.
We probably blew the kid friendly thing right out of the water.
No, Bob. You're the only one that dropped the F-bomb.
Did I?
I was gonna say we were
Yeah,
pretty
you
good.
did.
I think I said one.
Damn. I was trying to.
well.
I waited till 7:30 to start drinking too.
I know. That's what I was telling him.
I can't drink. This is the first time I've been on Zoom without drinking because I'm going for a road trip. I'm drinking water. That sucks.
Yeah, well,
First super Zoom meeting I've ever had in my life.
Are you going to ride all night to get there by morning or what?
No, I'm just doing the halfway tonight. Stay at a truck stop and continue in the morning. I like driving at night. There's no traffic. Nice and easy. You can go 70 and put the cruise control on.
Right.
Right. I have a safe trip, Brian.
Yeah, buddy. Show us that goal, my man.
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in and hanging out with us tonight, man. We appreciate it. And
Yep. Definitely.
Later, dude.
Have a good night.
It's fun.
Don't forget to join us for the next one. I'll let you all know when it is. Be sure and join us Wednesday, though, for West Coast Wednesday.
And don't forget, folks, if you're a member of the GPS Gold Prospector Space, there is a competition coming on for a prize that has not been mentioned because I'm not telling until somebody wins it.
Right.
But you have to enter. All you got to do is find a donkey and superimpose a picture with my face on it somehow.
And so far, Y Gold is the winner.
Hey, Scott.
So far, if you guys want to see, go on the Gold Prospector Space and look at the donkey pictures.
I think I'm gonna let Rob have it. I could do one. I could do one and take over the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
Now wait, it's got but there's stipulations. It's got to be family friendly.
Oh, it would be. I got something in mind, but I'll let Rob have it.
I'm out. It's family friendly.
Okay, but you guys kind of glossed over something. Hey, Scott, I got this contest I want you to be in. I want you to pay me some money, and I'll let you know what the prize is going to be.
Yeah, but the thing is this competition don't cost you nothing.
I'm in for 10.
All you got to do is post a picture. It's free. It's a free contest. You don't pay for nothing.
Right.
It's my time to put the picture in.
And it's a,
that costs.
If that time ain't worth this prize, then you can just go ahead.
Well, I don't know what that prize is. That prize could be your leftover lunch. I mean, I don't know what the prize is going to be.
When Old Swiftwater says it's a good prize, you better take that to the bank, baby.
Okay. All right. All right.
It's a good.
Not only that, I'm also throwing in a bottle of my hot sauce. Woo!
All right. See, if you had said that right off the bat, I'd have been good.
Hey, Thomas.
I'm only in for 5 now.
But it's like I said, it's totally free. It's just for fun, You know what? If you got your gold mining kids out there and they know how to Photoshop, it's something for them to get in. If they win, they're gonna love it. And it's an all around prize. You just can't beat it. I almost said something else, but yeah, you can't beat it.
All right, Scott.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great week. Until next time, we're out of here.
All right, guys. Take care.
See you, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.